Hey everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Distance Learning with Art. In our last video, we talked about how to draw a shape person. And now we're going to use that shape person to draw how we're a family helper. So for this drawing, you can make it vertically or you can put it sideways and make it horizontally. It's whatever works best for you. So I want to think about how I'm a family helper. It could be taking out the trash on trash days. It could be walking the dog after dinner. It could be cleaning out the litter box. It could be helping make dinner, set the table. Anything that you do around your house to help out is a part of you being a family helper. So you're going to draw a picture illustrating or showing or representing what that looks like. So one of the main things that I do in my family is I am a big time cook. I cook almost all of our meals. So I'm going to think about how I want to set up my picture to show that. You could do a couple quick planning sketches or draw two different ideas. It's really your choice. But I'm going to think about what's inside of my kitchen. What do I need? Do I need to start out by drawing my person first or my background first? So for me, I'm going to start out by drawing the background first. So the background for me is the counter. And this counter is where I do most of the prepping that I make my food on. And if you notice, I made the counter look kind of like a trapezoid. So it's skinnier in the back and it's bigger in the front because according to the illusion of depth, D-E-P-T-H, depth, as something gets farther away, it gets smaller, narrower, and less detailed. So as this island is getting farther away, it's getting smaller, and as it's getting closer, it's getting bigger. Then I'd show the thickness of the counter, so how tall it is, just like that. And then I'd think about what kind of details would be on here. Notice I haven't even started drawing my person yet. That's okay. I'm also going to put a ground line in the back. And then behind me, there's the other countertop. And then over here, there's a sink. And then I have the thickness of the counter. Notice how I still made it a trapezoid. I'll show those cabinets coming all the way down to the floor. And I think I'm ready to go. Okay, so when I want to show that I'm a family helper, I want to show what I'm doing. I don't want to just have someone standing there. So maybe I have to have a cutting board because I'm chopping up vegetables. And if I'm chopping up vegetables, then maybe I need to actually have a vegetable on there. So again, I'm doing that trapezoid. I'm showing the thickness of the cutting board itself. My cutting boards have little handles on them, so I'm going to show that little handle just like that. And then maybe I'll show a carrot. So here's my carrot. Maybe it has little fluffy bits, and I'll show little lines to make it look like a carrot. And then maybe the knife that I'm using is right here. So this is the knife that I'm working with. And I don't need to make it look very sharp. It's fine. Maybe I'll show that there's a cut piece of celery. So I've got some cut pieces of celery here. Kind of look like half moons. And then I have the stove. So maybe I'm cooking something. So maybe I have to show, maybe I'm making soup. That's how I'm a family helper. I'm making soup for dinner. So I'm going to show the big pot. And if I were using a pencil, I would go ahead and I would erase this line. But since I'm using a pen, I'm just drawing over. And to make it go faster, I can draw these lines and then go back later on and erase the ones that don't make sense. Just like that. And then there's the eye. The eyes are the heat source. So show that. And there's a vent in the middle. Okay, so I've got my details going on here. Now I can think about how I'm going to add my person. So when I'm standing at a counter, you can really only see from my hips up. So I'm going to start by drawing from like my hip area up. Then I have my neck, which is the rectangle, and then my oval head, just like that. Then I can show one hand here, and maybe I'm reaching across the carrot to go and grab the knife. And maybe over here with this hand, I'm reaching over here to grab a spoon. Maybe there's a spoon over here. And I'm reaching over there to grab that. Then I can draw my details on my person. I can think about what hair looks like and a face. And I'm just drawing this really quickly so that you guys have time to draw. And thinking about how hair comes down, and a nose, and a mouth. You get the idea, because we just watched that whole video on how to draw a person. And then you can think about clothes when you're helping out. Do you have an apron on? I'm not much of an apron person, but you might be. Does your apron say something on it? Do you have on loose sleeves? Do you have on a short sleeve shirt? Do you have on a long sleeve shirt? What are you wearing? What are you doing? So I would love to see what you're working on and how you made yourself a family helper.